If you're struggling to tone up, lose weight, or get in the best shape of your life because everything leads to more pain and injury, then listen up. I'm going to explain to you how you can eliminate your back and joint pain and lose 10 centimeters of belly fat in the next 6 weeks without painful, high-intensity weight loss exercise or restrictive diets, guaranteed. With postural corrected exercise, we can address the underlying cause to your pain and injury and lose weight with your daily routines and habits the other 23 hours of the day. With safe and effective exercises that you can do from home, you see there's a big gap between the sick care system and the fat loss industry. You are led to believe that you need this high intensity weight loss exercise to get the weight off, given your slower metabolism from getting older, post-menopause, medical conditions and medication. But this high intensity weight loss exercise leads to pain and injury. You have to stop, you go to the doctor who tells you not to exercise, further leading to the belief that you can't do anything about your weight until you've seen the physio. You go through their program for 4 to 6 weeks religiously, spend all your money on chiropractors and various other treatments, only to return back to the high intensity weight loss exercise and wind up with more pain and injury and having to stop. With the Better Back movement, we've bridged the gap between the sick care system and the fat loss industry by building on those skills that you learn from physio, starting with core engagement, foot and ankle stability, mobility, hip mobility, middle back strength to improve that posture. And then rather following restricted diets, we need to make sure you're eating enough protein to change your body, support your metabolism, support the fat loss and the muscle growth, so that you don't end up yo-yoing and putting all the weight back on again as soon as you stop. Doctor's scans, x-rays, surgery, MRI, infection and recovery for my knee to find answers to my back pain. So I started seeing chiropractor weekly, spending thousands on treatments, tried acupuncture, little result. Frustrated, fed up and unable to work, I started studying kinesiology, shiatsu, and my personal trainer certificate. Along the way, I found a physio who taught me the subtle art of engaging my core with my breath while lying on the treatment table. So after returning to ski patrol, forest firefighting, and raft guiding, I felt I had something valuable to teach others in the gym as a personal trainer to help them prioritize form, technique, and posture to avoid pain and injury. Like Maria, age 84, with 5 herniated discs, and the healthcare system, she'd seen everyone and no one could explain to her why she was in so much pain. And the gym staff were friendly and welcoming, but they just let her go on the rower because she was keeping active and staying moving. But with a few short weeks of prioritizing her core engagement, building up that posture, she was able to go from 16 painkillers a day to none. Another client of mine, Sarah, came to me to lose weight for a knee operation. Rather than waiting for the knee operation to start doing rehab, we focused on those postural exercises to build up her foot and hip mobility. So by the time she lost the weight, she went back to see the surgeon, who changed his mind and said we didn't need to operate anymore. But it was evident that everyone in the gym was just there to lose weight because you're led to believe getting the weight off will increase your energy, reduce your pain, and be the answer to all the problems. When in fact, solving all those problems, reducing the pain, increasing your energy, this is the only thing that's going to allow you the gateway to finally making that fat loss transformation and being able to keep it off. So after 2.5 years of eating healthy and buying all the supplements, I hadn't seen results until I invested in a coach, and I finally made those changes to my eating, prioritized that, and I lost 6 kilos in 2 weeks. I stumbled across keto before I knew what it was. With the inner conflict of eating meat 4 times a day, I went plant-based just to prove a point. I understood carbs and insulin so that I could compete plant-based, and realizing that fat loss was mostly to do with your eating habits. So I did a couple of bodybuilding competitions to prove I had the knowledge, and refining my own training methodologies, I realized that I could reach a wider audience of people that were smart enough not to go to the gym, because all you're going to end up with is more pain and injury, where you'd rather be at home playing with your kids or grandchildren or outside and having adventures and enjoying your retirement. To alleviate the pain and lose fat. Many other women following the training principle online, on your phone, you can do it anytime, your own convenience, and benefit from the true nature of yoga, which is self-awareness. So the only time you can cultivate the self-awareness is when you're practicing on your own and build it into your own practice. Pilates, Joseph Pilates first controlled his practice controlology. So it's about learning to control your body and your muscles and your breathing. So not only do you lose fat and reduce pain, you're also going to increase your balance and mobility for better quality of life, longevity, independence. So you don't end up spending your retirement going from one waiting room to the next for another specialist appointment. So right now, I'm offering a free consultation call so we can discuss a strategy for you to get out of the cycle of pain and weight gain and start living a better quality of life without pain and get your belly fat under control. But this is just for a limited time, as I can't open up my calendar for these calls forever. So get in quick, have your call. It's no obligation at the end of the call. So book now. Don't miss out on this opportunity for a free breakthrough call and save yourself from a lifetime of hobbling around with pain and injury from one waiting room to the next, only to return to weight loss exercise, more pain and injury. You're missing out on going outside and having adventures and doing activity that you actually enjoy because you're so focused on low impact weight loss exercise. I look forward to hearing from you soon.